Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's session organized by IET on campus, University of Vocational Technology. So, we are happy to have you all here as we talk about very important topic, how to prepare for chartered engineering qualification at the Institution of Engineering and Technology. The IET is well-known professional engineering body based in UK. So it helps engineers to grow their careers and connect professionals from all around the world. Our IET on campus group of University of Vocational Technology helps students like you connect with experts, learn new things, and also get ready for the industry. So now let's get started the session according to our today's agenda.
Recording in progress.
Soon. Okay, thank you. Now, I would like to invite the President of IET on campus, University of Vocational Technology, Mr. Kasun Prabuddha, to give the welcome speech. Kasun, it's over to you.
Good evening, everyone. As the President of the IET on campus club at the University of Vocational Technology, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this special awareness session in the part to achieving chartered engineer stated to the Institute of Engineering and Technology. We are truly honored to have engineer Satsara Nanakara with us today, who will be sharing his knowledge and experience on how to navigate this journey. I encourage all of you to actively listen, ask questions, and take full advantage of this session. Thank you once again for being here. Let's now warmly invite Engineer Satsara Nanakara.
Thank you, Kasun. It's now time to introduce our special guest speaker, Engineer Mr. Tatsar Nanayakar. I will tell about his profile a little bit. He is an international professional registration advisor for the IET. He holds the distinction of being the youngest IET registered chartered engineer in Sri Lanka as 2023. He has conducted numerous sessions to support young professionals in achieving their chartered engineer qualification early in their careers. He is currently working as a researcher in South Korea, as well as he is the immediate past vice chair of the IET Young Professional Sri Lanka Network, and is currently volunteering with the IET's International Robotic Technical Network. We are so lucky to have you here with us, sir. Also, here, today he is going to share his knowledge and experience with us. Now, to officially begin this event, I would like to invite Mr. Tatsara Nanayakara to start the session. It's over to you, sir.
Thank you for the nice introduction, and thank you for the inviting me. I will share my screen. Can you give the access to share my presentation? . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
Yes.
。 . .
。
It's okay. I think you can see my slide. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you may.
Okay. So good evening all, and thank you for inviting me for this session. And I initially planned this session guiding you the mainly the path of the achieving chart engineer qualification in the IET, but your on-campus president requests me you need some introduction about the IET as well as some benefits of the IET, because some of the undergraduate and the recent graduate, those who are joined today, they are not aware about the IET. So I'll then I added some basic information about the IET as well as the benefits, but I will not go deeply because otherwise it will be a separate session. So my main focus about the explain the mainly the chart engineer path in the IET. So during the session, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. It doesn't matter during the session. It's okay. Uh, right. Right. Before I introduction about the IET, so I will mainly explain what is the benefit of the professional memberships. So professional membership is when you any engineer or an engineering student joining any engineering professional body, the status we call as the member. So its main aim is to support the individuals professionally and mainly they are for the career progression with their career. So there are some professional member institutions you may aware about that, mainly the ISL or else IET, IMECI, ICE, IEEE. There are several institutions locally and internationally. So why we require professional membership? So for we can get involved to the engineering field, you can update it, and you can it's better to you for your professional development, and you can find some mentors and some internships from these through these international institutions, and it's better to get some networking career opportunities. You can network and get connect with similar undergraduate or the engineers with similar backgrounds, and you can participate for the knowledge risk sharing sessions and some member benefits. So before I go to the IET, so I will put some slides about the Sri Lankan professional bodies. I think you may aware about this. Sri Lanka is topmost and higher body of the engineering regulation is the Engineering Council Sri Lanka, ACSL. Under this, there are three main institutions. Approved institution. There are only three approved institutions: ISL, Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka, IISL, and TVEC. So these are the in Sri Lankan context. When we go to for the internationally so when it comes to the Europe in the UK mainly, so the Engineering Council UK is the topmost and regulated engineering body at the internationally. So under this Engineering Council UK, there are 31 approved institutions. So I think you may some of the institution you may heard about that, and so among those, IET is a topmost and highest reputed engineering body. Right. So it is Europe's largest multidisciplinary professional engineering institution, and it has more than 168,000 members around more than 150 countries. So it is a 150 years old organization. So initially it's started as Institution of Electrical Engineers. So early stage, so it gave memberships only. It gave memberships for the electronic engineers. For after the 2006, they changed their constitution. So it became multidisciplinary professional engineering institution. Then they changed their names to IET, Institution of Engineering and Technology. I think some of electrical undergraduate and the graduates know about the the wiring regulation. So normally Sri Lanka still we are using IET wiring regulation. So most of them are called that IEE wiring regulation. So that's because that early before the 2006 we called it as IEE wiring regulation because it's made by Institution of Electrical Engineers. From after 2006 they changed their name. Now it should be IET wiring regulation, like the basics. So as I call, this is the multidisciplinary institution. You can get membership, any fields you can apply for the membership. Doesn't matter civil engineering or the mechanical, you can get the membership. This is about the IET. So I will roughly, very shortly, I will explain about the benefits. So once you can join, after joining this international professional body, so you can get connected with not only the local engineers or else undergraduate same with your same background, you can connect to the world, and you can connect to the world some technical networks, some local networks, and you can share knowledge with them. So one benefit is the IET is after you get a membership, even a student membership, you can get each month, I think you will get the E+T magazine. This is some kind of award-winning magazine, and you can get some idea about your researchers and some this magazine is there are so many some articles with latest trends. This is one of benefits. So if you are a member of IET, so you can connect to, there are several technical networks, international technical networks like power and energy technical network, image processing technical network, robotics technical network, mechatronics technical. There are so many technical networks in not only the locally, it's internationally. If you are interested in any technical network, you can work together with international students or else international engineers. Right, this is one of the benefits, and there are so many local networks around the world. So you know Sri Lankan have one local network. It's called as Sri Lankan IET local network. But when it goes to the India, there are so many local networks. There are 7 to 8 local networks. Chennai local network, Delhi local network. Likewise, there are so many local networks in all around the world. There are so many local networks like Japan, USA, Australia, New Zealand, China, in the all around the world, there are so many local networks. Once if you are a member, you can connect. If you are, you can connect. There are some platforms in IET. I think you may know. If you are a member of IET, you may know about this. One is we call as IET Injects. So through this like of platform, you can connect to the international engineers or less undergraduate, and you can get help from them for your researches as well as some guidance. So as well as there are some young professional network. Sri Lanka also having one young professional network. You are on campus also under the Sri Lankan IET Young Professional Network. Not only this locally, you can join international young professionals network, and you can share with your knowledge with them. So if you are under 80 or 35, you can apply for there are some international young professional network we call as young professional committee, YPC. So you can apply for this for that kind of networks also. So there are some events and courses in IET provide valuable, reputed, internationally recognized courses. If you are a member, you can do freely some. You can join some sessions, online session, as well as you can physical sessions also. They will give, sometimes they will give some, you can get some discounts, as well as some, you can apply for these courses free. So another advantage is in IT is IET TV. This is the world's largest collection of engineering and technology video resources featuring. So there are so many videos. You can check the keywords and you can select some video resources from your field. And the next one is, this is very much important advantage is benefit of the IET. So there are several open access journals. I think if you, as engineer or as undergraduate, so you are doing researches. So normally if you have any plan to apply full scholarship in foreign country, so it's compulsory to have some journal papers. So most of foreign countries like USA, UK, Australia, they for giving the most of professors are giving full scholarship for the master's or PhD, but they request journal papers. They are not accept conference papers because there's not much indexing. So if you have good quality research, so if so mainly if you are finding a good journal for the publication, so most of the journal in Europe or else in all around the world, so they request in high amount for your review process. So initially, if you have any good quality research, when you are going to publish, they will request some more than 300,000 rupees for the reviewing process. It will be somewhat cost, but if you have member of IET have so many open access journals. So you can so as a member you can get more discounts, and I can see some there are several IET indexing journal you can search from the internet. So there are so many SCI indexing as well as Scopus. Most of them are indexing in Scopus. So it's a very good advantage as a member. So you can submit to the quality research through the good journals. Then this accepting all worldwide, you can get worldwide recognition through your research. So there are some in IET, they have books related to the many fields, and you can purchase them with the discount if you have a memberships. Like this, and there are some library. So in online library access also you can get with your memberships. You can get online library access also. So CPD, you know, this is a continuous professional development as an engineer. So to your professional career progression, not only in a local also. So in locally also, if you are achieving to apply in charter engineer qualification or any career progression. So after the degree, in the review process, they are requesting some CPD activities. They checking that you should update it. So after you're completing your degree, time to time, this engineering is the real time changing. So you should have update. So in IT, there are several CPD courses. As a member, you can freely join to this kind of CPD courses and get certificate. And anytime you can submit any evaluations. So it's a worldwide recognition courses. So, and there's some IET awards. There are some international IET awards, awards programs. So, as a even you are undergraduates, you can apply for the some kind of awards and represent Sri Lanka. So these are some kind of pictures I took from last year. I selected for the IET achievement medals. So there are some of benefits of the IET. And IT volunteering, this is another topic, so I will not go deeply. So in IT, volunteering also some kind of benefit. You can connect. You can go to opportunity to travel all around some countries free, and you can if you are volunteering with IET, they give some benefits to connect with international volunteers. So this session, I got chance to deliver some volunteering session in IET headquarters, London. So this is the recent IET president, Engineer Warren East. So this is the session I did last year. So another benefit is you can enhance your career with professional registration, like a chartered engineer or else incorporated. This is our main topic today. So this is all about the memberships. So I didn't go much through about the basics. And so if you have interesting about the IT benefits or else volunteering benefits, so you can arrange another session. It will be another session. So now I will move to our main topic. So if you have any question, it doesn't matter, ask during session, it's okay. First, we need to know who is the chartered engineer. Chartered engineer is some kind I think share some question, no? Is this relevant to? Yes, of course. It doesn't matter the field. You can apply this chartered engineer qualification not to any specific field. It's for the all engineering field. I think I answered for your question. So if you have any question, raise hand. Then otherwise, I will not able to detect you. Right. Okay. Chartered engineer. So his chartered engineer is experience, and he has some knowledge, skills, and he know the standards, all the standard related to their field, and he involving some risk, and he have some management skills, and he has mainly professional responsibility. And in this application process, the reviewers check your each competency from you. So benefits of the chartered engineer qualification: you can use international recognition title in engineering, and you can stand out from the crowd. Recognition as professional in your field. You can improve your career opportunities in your field, as well as you can get some salary prospectus. It is a greater influence within your industry, and you can get confirmation that you are a good, competent engineer. And there are some opportunities connected to your people. So then, what is the Engineering Council UK? So once though you have applied your qualification in engineering your charter engineer qualification, you apply through the IET, ultimately it will awarded by the Engineering Council UK. Similar in Sri Lanka. So once you have applied charter engineer qualification through the IESL, so IESL and ECSL, they will offer the charter engineer qualification, same as this. So ultimately you can get charter engineer qualification from the Engineering Council UK. So now start this process. So before that, you need to know about the membership categories. In IET, so there are several membership categories. You can start from your student member. As a student member, after you graduate, you can automatically, it will convert to, after submitting your degree certificate, it will automatically convert it to the associate member. So once you can enter to the industry, you can get the membership, this called as corporate membership, MIET. So if I think you are all from undergraduate, so if anyone belongs to any technical and NVQ related courses, if you are doing, so you can get this path, student member, then you can get a technician member. So these are not the memberships. The black colors are the memberships. So these are not the membership. These are we call professional recognitions. So it awarded through the Engineering Council. So once you can get the membership, corporate membership, you can apply the process of charter engineer or incorporate engineer recognition. So I will quickly describe what is the difference of TMIT and MIT. So TMIT, I already told about this, stand for Technician Member of IET. So MIT means Member of IET. So forget this IET, MIT. So no, you need the tech engineering or technology degree, bachelor degree or bachelor technology degree, as well as you need to send some CV with your no need much experience. If you are enter to the any industry, you can apply MIT. For the TMIT, you need to show similar your experience as well as your qualification in NVQ qualification. So it's the same. So in not like a Sri Lankan engineering institution, they will, if don't have any qualification, even you can apply for the MIT. If you don't have any appropriate education, paper qualification, you can show your experience in your field. And there are some specific applications. So you can apply for the membership also. So I will describe what is the difference between incorporate engineer and chartered engineer. So this is somewhat different from the ECSL. So in this from the Engineering Council UK. So in the mainly incorporate engineer he maintain and manage day-to-day engineering tasks. He is not developing any solution, even he not creating any designs. So chartered engineer who are the develop solution for the complex engineering problems, and that's the main difference. So in professional registration journey, so in the step 1, you have to join IET. In the initial step, you need be a corporate member's MIET member title. Then you can need to develop your competencies. I will explain what are the competencies in upcoming slides. So I think this is the professional registration journey in the first second year undergraduate might be something might be boring. So but if you know the requirement, and you can find out what is the gap of you, and it will benefit for you to plan, and you can achieve in this qualification in early stage of their career. But when it comes to final years or as the recent graduate, it will more benefit this this path. I will explain one by one what are the things and what are the tricks of we can achieve in early stage of their career, of your career. So first you need to develop your competencies. So I will explain what are the competencies. So next you have to map your competencies against the standard. Then you can start writing your application. If application get approved, then they will call interview. So if you able to get past the interview, they will offer international recognized chart engineer qualification or as corporate engineer qualification. First, I will describe what are the competencies. So in Engineering Council, as per the UK specification, there are main 5 competencies. We call as A, B, C, D, E. So competency A means knowledge and understanding. In your report, you need to show what are the knowledge and understanding of your, as well as in competency B, you need to explain what are the application and practice you did in your projects in your industry. And as well as you need to show your leadership management skills, interpersonal skills, commitments, professional standards that you follow in your application. So in these main competencies, there are sub 17 competencies. We call as A1, A2, B1, B2, B3 likewise. For achieve your charter engineer qualification, you need to show all these sub 17 competencies. So evidence for the competence. So these evidence you no need to show. There are some reviewers. So sometimes they request some evidence from you during the process before you are submit your report. Sometimes they will request some evidence, but not the all. But it's better to keep this everything from since your industrial training period. So otherwise, when you go to start this process, you will not remember everything. So it's better to keep your all the project examples that you did, some designs you involved in your industry or else in the training process, some diagrams, proposals, some presentation maps. So sometimes when you start your application process, so some IPRLs might be request from you before approving your report. So it's better to keep everything, your diaries, your experience, the experience diaries, better to keep since starting from your journey. So next is the need to then you know about your competencies. Now you need to map your competencies against UK specification. So for that, you can download from the internet. This is the 4th edition, recent one. This is the recent one, the UK Spec 4th edition. So there are some examples. You can go to the Chartered Engineer chapter, and there are some examples you can so you can write your competencies as per your examples. Then you can map what are the you have to improve and what are the matching, and everything you can map with the UK specification. So next you can need to write your application. So this is the important part. So most of them are not aware about that, because most of them are applying and sometimes get rejected. If you get it's one time or 2 times, if rejected, it's really difficult to reapply process. Sometimes need to submit more new application. In assessment process, there are mainly two categories: recognized qualification and individual assessment. But you can't can't select any path, but they will select the path. So mainly recognized qualification means if you have bachelor engineering or technology degree, you should have bachelor engineering or else technology degree plus master's degree. Both should have accredited through Washington accredited or Sydney Accord or else Engineering Council UK. The main requirement is that you need to have master's and bachelor's both degrees, as well as it should be accredited degree, Washington accreditation plus or else Engineering Council UK. For the individual assessment, no need that much. There's all the recognition. You can apply even you have only you have bachelor degree. You can apply for that. Even some of them having both degrees, but not accredited degree, means no any accreditation. But this case also you can your application will come under this assessment route. There are no much difference. There are some small difference. I will explain in next slides what are the difference of these two. These are the educational requirement in this category. So as I said, need accredited bachelor degree plus master's degree. If you are apply if you have accredited bachelor degree only, you can apply incorporate engineer in recognized qualification route. But doesn't matter if you don't have accredited degree or else don't have masters, you can your application goes under individual assessments. So this is the Washington. I think you know about the Washington accreditation. So, or else you can check. You go to the Engineering Council UK website and you can check your typing your degree, and you can search your one is accredited or not. In the assessment process, I told you there are some little bit differences in these two categories. In recognized qualification, in a reviewers check only the competencies. I talk about the competencies. There are 17 sub-competencies, main 5, A, B, C, D, E. So the assessors normally check only the competencies in your report. But when it comes to the individual assessment, so in their because you don't have accredited qualifications, so they check competency as well as UK and U knowledge. I will explain what is this UK and U knowledge. This is mainly they are checking your experience based. So this is a nice the assessment, because in local institution they are not giving these kind of benefits, because they are only in Sri Lanka local institution only give this part. In this institution they will give this kind of assessment route. So they will check your experience based. But if you are not sufficient your experience or else competence, then they will call another viva, it's called another interview. So not for the all. If you are not if you are failed in these two also. So what is the UK and U is this is we called as UK specific and underpinning knowledge. So in here you can download you can check from the internet. So mainly they are checking if you don't have any accredited degree or else you don't have master's degree, you can apply for the chartered engineer qualification. In there, they will check your competencies plus your work-based learning in employment training and some self-learning also. They will give marks your self-learning also. So for the after start your application, it's better to consult some IPRA after completing your application. So in Sri Lanka, there are some 10 to 11, some senior IPRAs. So you can request help from them. So once you start your application. So I'm also the IPRA. You can, if you need, you can go to IT website as a member. You can select any IPRA from the IT website. In application path, there are mainly two application paths, online application and PEP application. So I'm recommend to go for the online application. So it's easy, and most of them are now these days using online application. If you are already member, you can search career manager, then you can start your application through the career manager platform. So in the application, you need to enter your details, your academic qualification and employment history. This is important. You need to write as a story in your employment history with all the competencies. You need to write as showing all the competencies that you have. And you need to show training, CPD activities that you covered during your after the graduation and during the graduation, as well as some research that you publish, or as these things, and supporting documents, your certificates and transcript. These two I will describe in next slides. For when you are applying this application, so you need to find out two or three projects that you involved, and always you need to mention.
Recording stopped.
You need to mention the always you need to write in your application as I design, I develop. Likewise, you no need to mention we developed, and the group project no need to mention. Always you need to try to as a you involved to design projects. It's better to write these kind of select this kind of project, and you need to show some responsibilities. Better to show your budget, your resources you have in your industry, and some importance, some in your project importance, as well as you need to show some problems during the project. What are the problems you faced, and what are the solution? You need to explain what are the problems that you face, how you solve that, and each things you need to explain as a story in your application. So accountability diagram is you need to upload accountability diagram with your application. This is some kind of a diagram. You need to draw your organization structure in your industry, and you need to mention your position as well as your higher position and your below position, and you need to mark your position in this diagram. This we call as accountability diagram. So then, as well as you need to submit development action plan. So in the here you need to show what are your future plans, short-term goals and long-term goals. This is called a development action plan. In your application, after you finish your application, it's mandatory to certify your application. It should be your immediate boss in your industry. He no need memberships, but it it's better to having any membership. Even
Recording in progress.
it's better to having local membership also. It's okay, but it's recommended to second supporter in your application. It should be Engineering Council UK engineer. If you can't find this kind of person in your industry, it doesn't matter. They will allow your application. And as a second, a third or fourth, if you can, optionally, you can select as supporters in the other industry also, if you need. So I explained about the recognized qualification and individual assessment. As per the initial staff check-in, IET staff divided your application, what is the path you belongs to. If your application under the recognized qualification, your application forwarded to the expertise in your related to your background. If you are in a civil engineer, your application directly forwarded to the some expertise in civil engineering in the all around the world. And the IT staff will check who are the expertise, and they will appoint a panel, and they will send you application. At least 2 assessors. Normally, there are 2 assessors. And normally in recognized qualification, I told you, they will check only competencies. But when it comes to the individual assessment route, these assessors check UK and U guidelines as well as competence. That means they are checking your experience-based learning. Because you don't have accredited degree, then they will check your experience-based learning and your CPD learning and some training that you did individually. It can be online, it can be individual session, it can be some YouTube video learning. It doesn't matter. So you have to clearly explain in your application. Then they will check your all the competencies along with the UK and U. Finally, the assessment, the after receiving the reviewers marks, if you enough marks, then they will call interview, professional review interview. So it's normally 50 to 1 hour interview. So in 15, you have to do presentation in 15 minutes. Then they will ask questions from you. It's not much difficult. So I'll show some video about the interview, but this is from the face-to-face interview. But you can apply online interview, because most of the internationally outside the UK engineers apply the online interview. So there are some interviewers registered in Sri Lanka also. You can, if you like, you can apply physical interview also. But I think it's better to apply online interview. So then you will get some international interviewers. So I will show some video.
Will be a 15-minute presentation by you. Then we will have a discussion for up to 45 minutes. The purpose of this interview is for you to give us all the information you want to support your application. We don't want you to go away feeling that you've missed anything out. The interviewers will listen and give you the opportunity to demonstrate your breadth and depth of professional engineering and technology experiences. At the end of the interview, you will be asked if there is anything more that should be added. We want you to go away feeling that you have given the best evidence that you can.
And safe journey home.
After the interview, the professional review interview report form will be completed by the interviewers and a recommendation made to progress your application. Feedback to the registration panel is based on your written application form and the interview report, together with your presentation, development action plan, and other relevant documents. The decision will be made on your application for registration, normally within 6 weeks, and you will be notified of the outcome by letter.
That's the physical interview. If you you can, it doesn't matter, you can apply online interview similar to this. Right. I explained about the main two application routes. If you are in recognized qualification, initially this is the mainly the evaluation path. So you need to know about these things also. In your recognized qualification, they will in the evaluation panel check your competencies. In a recognized qualification, you have accredited qualification, then only they check your competencies. Then if you are not competent enough, they will send rejection, and they will send they will request full evidence statement. They again need, then normally we are submitting as one application report. First time if you are reject and in the fail in your application, they will request some full evidence statement. Then you need to submit one by one competencies. Each 17 sub-competencies you need to send as a report, not as a story. Again, you need to send a full evidence statement. We call as a full evidence statement. Each competencies you need to describe individually. So once you can go through, they will call for the interview, PRI, professional registration interview. Then if you are second time in full evidence statement, okay, then you can go for the interview. And second time also, if you having any difficulty to, the reviewers will reject your application, you can get some evidence, you can advise letter, and then you have to need to improve your competencies and you can apply. When it comes to the individual assessment, those who don't have accredited qualification, then similar, this setup is some kind of different. So first, as I said, they check competencies as well as you can use. And then it's okay, then directly call professional registration interview. If it's first time, they will observe some issues, both competencies and UK and U. If they find out some issues related to your competencies, as same as they call full evidence statement. If they got some issues in your UK and U statement, then they will request it again. So then it will success, then you can go for the interview. If not, they will call technical interview. I think it's good thing is for you can recheck your application and with the professional registration advisor, and you can map your competencies as the UK specification, and if you can get through first time, it's a very good advantage in your side. So how we get ready? So first you need to, when you start application, first you need to go through the UK specification 4th edition. It's the most important thing. You need to map with your competencies with the UK specification. Then, so it's better to note down log events beginning from your journey. Otherwise, once you come to start your application, you will not remember each important points. It's better to write down all the main log, no need to everything, is the log main projects, main problems that you face during your journey. It's better to point out as a log events better. And you should have keep your designs, your annual documents with you, some proposals, some reports, minutes. Then these are the references I used. You can check from these UK specification, and there are some pocket guide from Engineering Council UK. You can find out from the Engineering UK website. So thank you for their participate for the event, and any questions you can ask now, any things to know about this process, or else you can anytime you can contact me. I'll happy to consult you with your application.
Currently, I'm having more than 2 years of experience. So when I'm joining IET, so do I need to join as an associate member?
No, you can directly apply the MIT. No need to go for the associate. So direct apply MIT member, corporate member. You have to apply, upload the CV with your experience. You can the membership is easy. Once you apply, you have to upload your degree certificate as well as CV. Only this, and you need to there should be a one supporter with IET member. Within 1 week, you can get the membership. It's easy.
So when I'm getting that membership MIT, so then I can proceed with the chartered engineering application, right?
Yeah. In IET, they are not checking your experience with IET. It doesn't matter. Once you get membership today, you can apply chartered engineer qualification today itself. Did you get my point?
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Tatsarananaikara, for that amazing session. I think all of you get a very big idea about IET, and it will really helpful for your build up your knowledge regarding IET and your career path. So before conclude our session, now I would like to invite Mr. Dulshan Kalansurya for the vote of thanks. It's over to you, Dulshan.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of IIT on campus, I want to thank Engineer Tatsara Nayanakara for joining us today and sharing his knowledge about the Chartered Engineer qualification. Thank you to the Vividra Media Unit for your support, and thanks to all who joined and helped us with this session. We really appreciate your time and support. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Thank you so much, Dulshan. Before we conclude our session, let's take a quick group photo. For that, I will invite you all to please turn on your camera for a while. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Again, I would like to give our warmest thanks for Engineer Tatsara Nayanakara for joining us today. And thank you everyone for joining us. Also, this session will help you to guidance and start your journey towards becoming a chartered engineer. Stay connected with IET on campus University of Vocational Technology. Have a great night. Thank you.